What's going down? TK Pryor coming at you. And this morning, I just want to hopefully help some people think about things in a different light. Um, one thing I want to talk about is what you think it means to exit the rat race. Now, a lot of people say that, but do you truly understand what the term rat race means? Within the fiat, well, let me say this. A lot of people will answer the question, how do you exit the rat race? A lot of people will answer that question by saying, well, you earn enough paper money where you're a millionaire, or you have enough paper money where you out earn the average person in society. But what I want to point out is the fact that paper money depreciates daily, and the rat race itself refers to the concept of you not being able to get past, or you not able to earn more money than inflation. So, in other words, no matter how much paper money you accumulate, the rate in which the purchasing power of that paper money decreases never keeps up with how much paper you have. Does that make sense? You guys understand that? So you can't necessarily exit the rat race by accumulating more paper than everybody else around you, because of the fact that paper depreciates in such a way that you can't keep up with inflation. So even if you was a millionaire and you had more paper money than everyone around you, you still have the depreciating factor of fiat currency. So what I want to pose to you is exiting the rat race by accumulating wealth. See, there's a difference between rich and wealth. They used to say new money and old money, because when you get to the status of wealth, you begin to do things that convert paper money to legacy income. And the only way that you can truly pass on a legacy to not only the next generation, meaning your children, but your children's children, the only way you can do that is to take paper money at some point in your accumulation process and convert it to assets, physical hard assets that gain value over time. So one of the secrets of the wealthy is that when they reached a certain level of paper accumulation, they stopped accumulating paper and started accumulating hard assets that were appreciating and gaining value over time. So when they left this earth, what they did was they left the assets to their children. And the children was then able to stand on those assets and create a different lifestyle in the next generation. So that's one thing that I suggest to people to focus on today. I always say international diversification based on minimizing liabilities, eliminating debt, and concentration on accumulating things that bring money back into your house, things that allow you to appreciate over time. Because if you think about it in terms of liabilities and assets, or if you think about it in terms of a negative and a positive, if you spend money on something that actually brings money back into your house, that's no longer a negative, even though you spent money. So I just want to encourage you guys to focus on hard assets, to begin to exit the rat race by focusing on appreciating items that will bring money back into your household. It's a hard concept because of the fact that we've been conditioned to be consumers. And 90% of the things that people consume are liabilities. So it's kind of hard to say, well, I'm going to stop focusing on liabilities and start focusing on appreciating assets. But one method that I suggest is that you continue to pay bills in the same fashion that you are conditioned to do. My mother asked me this question, and it was, how do you reach the people who are living check to check? So instead of trying to change what's been preconditioned over a period of time, don't change anything. What I'm trying to suggest to you is that you actually take the bills that you're used to paying. I'm going to use myself as an example, and I'm just telling you that I had a bill which was 650 KD for rent. I eliminated that bill by finding a smaller apartment that didn't cost 650 KD. But what I'm establishing now is the continued payment of that bill. So in other words, now I'm going to continue to pay 650 KD every single month, but now I'm going to pay it to myself. And in addition to that, I am not saving it in cash. I'm converting it to gold currency and cryptocurrency because those are assets. Those are alternate forms of money that I own, that I manage, that I control. So that then empowers me and helps me to escape the rat race, because now I have something that appreciates over time, and I'm still paying a bill. I'm still paying what I'm used to paying every single month. So that's my suggestion to you, is that you begin to pay yourself first by minimizing liabilities, eliminating debt, and then when you pay yourself, don't do it in paper, do it in gold or cryptocurrency. I hope this helps somebody out there. My intent is always to give value and give you something of real nature that can change your life, because of the fact that I've been in low places in my life where I felt unalive. And I know what it feels like when you're in that low place to have something of value being given to you. So the true nature of success is just reaching out to people and trying to give them a positive addition, not take away. So that's my attempt here. My attempt here is just to cultivate people, to build relationships, and to offer some value.